Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make this Christmas wrap, and what's inside is a pillow gift that I gave to my glitter queens that came to our retreat I think it's been a couple weeks ago now, but I give them a pillow gift every night. So they came for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday they left. So that meant I had pillow gifts for Thursday night, Friday night, and then Saturday night, and then I also gave them a going away gift. So this was one of our pillow gifts. Let me show you what was inside. So this is the side view of that. This is the actual gift, but as crafters, we love anything that's magnetic. So what's awesome is I have one of these in pretty much every area that I stamp, only because it's, of course, magnet, but anything that gets in there. So for instance, if you have like your dies, or even, I think it's even your scissors too. They kind of magnetize in there. I mean, I wouldn't put my scissors in there, but anything that's metal can stick to this. So when you have a fear of losing like a die or something, when you're using your die cut machine, you can just put the little pieces in your little bowl and they don't get lost. So, but I found many uses for my bowl. So I keep one here on my station, and right now it's just holding a couple gift cards. So each one of my glitter queens got one of these, and it's the 4 3/8 magnetic parts tray, and I got these at, I think I got these at the Micro Center here in Michigan. I believe you can also find these at Harbor Freight, or even maybe even Home Depot or Lowe's. Okay, so this is what that looks like, and then this is what the covering, because you know it's all about the packaging. So let me show you how I made this little wrap here for this magnetic bowl. So these are the items I'm using. I'm using the brand new brightly gleaming designer paper. It's double-sided. And let me show you here. So this is one of the designs that I used. And then this one is one. And then the stars. Okay? All using the copper as the accent. So then these are the brand new star designer elements, which are also copper. And you're going to need a piece of copper. We're going to emboss on that. That's actually the first thing we're going to do. So the copper foil sheet, this piece is cut at 1 inch by 4 5/8. And then this piece of designer paper is cut at 4 5/8 by 12, and we're going to score that together. Then you're going to need another piece of the designer paper. This is cut at about 1 1/4 by 4 5/8. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some embossing first on this little piece of copper foil sheet. So I'm also using the brand new stamp set called Perfectly Plaid, and I'm using this North Pole delivery stamp right there. And we're going to grab the Versamark ink and my embossing buddy. I'm just going to lightly swipe over that. This prevents static. And then also the copper embossing powder, which is beautiful. All right, so let me go ahead and stamp this North Pole delivery. And we're going to stamp it right in the center of this strip here. I'm just going to pull it close so I can see. And this is a photopolymer stamp set, so it's nice that you can see exactly where you're stamping. Okay, you're not going to see that right now because it's kind of like a watermark ink. So but we're going to add our embossing powder to that. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now let's grab our heat tool. Okay, so this is our heat tool. I'm going to go ahead and heat set this, and it's going to make it, the powder, a liquid form onto the greeting. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's our North Pole delivery. I'm going to set that aside to let that cool. Okay, so we're going to grab our trimmer. We're going to do some scoring now. So on the 12-inch side, let me get my bone folder. We're going to score this at 2 inches, 3 5/8, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5/8 is right before the 3/4 mark, and then we're going to slide this down to 8 1/8, and then 9 3/4. Now this is not going to totally wrap around your magnetic bowl, but this is why we have the extra piece. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and fold our score lines. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put tear and tape on both ends. Okay, so we're going to grab our magnetic bowl and we're going to set this right in the center. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this, but we're going to take that extra piece. Remember, this is the 1 1/4 by 4 5/8, and we're going to attach this to one of the ends. This is going to make the little extender part so it wraps around the bowl. So now we have tear and tape over here. So then all we have to do is just wrap that around, making sure it lines up perfectly. Then this part right here that we embossed is going to cover over that section, so nobody will even know that it's there. And then we're also going to be using this brand new ribbon. Let me show you it. Isn't it cute? This is the 1/2 inch classic weave ribbon, and it's in the holiday catalog as well. And you'll notice when you tie this, let me just give you a little tip here. So let me tie you the bow. So I'm just going to make 2 bunny ears, right? And then when you crisscross them and then you tuck it to form your bow, you're going to notice that this tail over here is not showing the Merry Christmas in the copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly give it a twist, right? And then I'm still holding that in the back, and then I'm going to pull that ribbon really tight. So it's going to lock that tail in place. So then you got the greetings on all the sides of the bow except for the knotted part. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so let me go ahead and cut that. I went ahead and did one, but I think this one's cuter. Kept the tails a little bit longer. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and attach this with some tear and tape. Okay, so we want to put the North Pole delivery. Isn't that cute? And of course, when you're heat embossing, it's going to curl, but once we stick it down, it's going to be flat. So we're going to put that right over top of that center extension part of the designer paper. And then we're going to attach our little bow above that with some glue dots. Okay, so I put 2 glue dots on the back. And I'm just going to put that right up on the top of the greeting right there. Isn't that adorable? All right, then we're going to add 2 little stars, which are the star designer elements. We're going to put one over here and one at the bottom, just like that, just to add a little texture even more to the cute little box. Adorable. So it's all in the packaging, I'm telling you, because who would have thought that that would have been a magnetic bowl inside. So they can open it up from the bowl box right here, or they can just slide it out of the packaging or the wrap, just like that. But the packaging is so cute. So let me show you the other ones. Okay, so here's one, and then here's one using the other designer paper that's in this brightly gleaming designer paper pack. It's so beautiful with all the copper. Okay, so if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll have all the items listed below, and then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.